So I am going to make my first kefir yogurt, and this is going to be the process. This is going to be from my last batch, which included these probiotics from the Super Gut book. And I've heard to stick with this probiotic rather than Dr. Davis because it's tried and true. And then you could use one of these to smush that probiotic. That is a pain in the butt. These are capsules, so these are easy. And then inulin powder to feed the bacteria, and I scoop that out with that. And because I like shortcuts, I mix the inulin with the milk product in here. So then I can just take my product and pour it in to reduce contamination and just make things super easy. I put the jars in here first in the Instant Pot and sanitize. I haven't been using this to cook anything else because I don't want to grow anything else in my yogurt by accident. So I sanitize it. I put everything in it that does not have a probiotic. And then I make sure it is cooled to like 106 degrees. And sometimes if I'm in a rush, I'll just cool it with ice. And then I will add my starter, and then I will add kefir, which this will be my first time doing kefir. Whole milk with, let's see, I think I counted 7 different live and active cultures, hopefully. So this will ferment for 30 hours, and I am not a video pro, but I'll do an update once I do an opening of the kefir. So I went ahead and added ice because I am tired and it is almost 10:30. So this just has the milk in it so far, not probiotic. And it has some half and half. So I'll add the starter and kefir and some heavy whipping cream. It's probably going to be pretty thick. These ones I'm going to focus with the kefir, and I'm not going to put kefir, I don't think, in that one. We'll see. So I added my starter. I do everything in here because I cannot stand transferring the product and more dishes to clean. I use a spoon like this to just stir in here. If I had a handheld blender stick specifically for the yogurt, I would go ahead and just do that. But I use my handheld blender stick for other things, and so I don't think I just don't want to introduce anything to the yogurt that's not supposed to be in there. So this kefir is either thick or something. Yeah, it's super thick. So I'm guessing, based on the consistency of the kefir, that these yogurts are going to end up like cheese rather than yogurt because it's super thick. Which I don't mind myself. So the kefir is in there, and I'm going to top all of these off like pretty tall with heavy whipping cream. Like that. just because we go through so much, I'm not sparing an ounce of space. And when I sanitized the jars a while ago, I also sanitized the lids. Do a quick stir. And so rather than putting saran wrap, because then you just throw that away, I take the lid sanitized, put it on top of the jars before I close my Instant Pot, because you don't want condensation to get on the top layer of the yogurt or fermented milk product, whatever you want to call it. And then when this is done in 36 hours, I'll remove them, put the lid completely on, and refrigerate it. So I'll report back, but these two have a lot more kefir. These just have maybe a tablespoon. And that's it.